Okay. Ita Mexico. Good day. It is the afternoon of Thursday, my favorite day of the week. What is it, the 19th?
Yeah.
19th of October 2023 in the lunar cycle Itotstoi, when cold arrives. And we have, fortunately today, a nice, warm, beautiful, bright, blue-skied day. And I want to take advantage of it. We're going out, me and Chris are going to go out, and we are going to tour the river all the way through Lethbridge and investigate all of the beaver lodges, check out how their food caches are, take account of which lodges are active, see what's all being included in their food caches this season, and whatever else we find on the river. We'll probably stop at the Peace Monument because it's along a pullout where we have to take the kayaks overland anyway. We just got a day of it, so here we go. Chris laughing at me because I'm using the kayak that spins with the wind. Hers goes nice and straight. Mine goes sideways through the river. It's probably why the person who was selling it on Kijiji gave it to me so cheap. Yeah, just getting our start here out of Popson Park, which is not the very furthest upstream. There's also Cottonwood Park, but we've seen the Beaver Lodge at Cottonwood Park, so we know what's going on there. So we're going to start from here, and we'll just add that Cottonwood Park onto it. There used to be a Beaver Lodge right along the cut bank over here. I think we should check that area, just in case. I can see already the Beaver Lodge on this side is, there it is, it's defunct. Oops. Definitely no food cache there. No recent activity, doesn't look like. Say there's no beavers living there. That Chris is way up there ahead of me. She's getting to Paradise Canyon. I'm still cruising along the cliff edges here. Lots of really cool badlands right up in here. Might be worth poking around for a fossil hunt sometime in this area. I think last time I came down the river there was a Beaver Lodge. Looks like it's right over here. So I'm gonna steer myself over there, see what's happening, if there's any food cache, check it out. Alright, there's our first Beaver Lodge here coming up. Kayak hopefully was going to take us right past it. Still looks like a pretty active lodge. That's the lodge. This is their food cache actually, and you can see they got Saskatoon, they got poplar, they got choke cherry, lots of wood elements in the food cache of this beaver lodge. They do got some sandbar willow too. Lots of wood. I don't think we're going to see that much wood in the other beaver lodges as we go along. Oh, this is just so scenic and beautiful out here. Couldn't trade this day. And Chris is finally waiting for me. Yeah, up here at the edge of the river. Looks like there's another beaver lodge just against the shore over here. I suspect it's old though. I don't see even from here a food cache yet. Let's see as we drift on along here. Alright, just floating past it now. There is no food cache. We are passing Paradise Canyon right now, which is the fancy golf resort where I pick up my rattlesnakes. You can't see it from here, from down on the river, but just up on the cut bank here is the golf course. On the other side, of course, you got nice badland, coulee cliffs and such. It's a really perfect day out here on the river. Little breeze, but not too bad at all. And really nice temperatures considering we're in mid-October. Oh, there's a golf cart. I can prove. Any case, no beaver lodges along this strip. I think when we get to the upriver end, then we'll see it. There you can see Paradise Canyon. The residences and golf greens behind Chris. And over here, there is another beaver lodge, but it looks also defunct. We're gonna go over there and check it out. It does look like there's beavers actively coming up this bank. So that's kind of a sign. Yeah, I'm still not seeing a food cache. Maybe. Let's see, we're gonna float on by it right now and we can have a decent look. There's this one leafy bit. There's not a big food cache here though, but there is something. And there is activity by the bank. My thinking is that this is being occupied by a bachelor. This is an old lodge that may be being occupied by a bachelor who hasn't made a big food cache, but there's certainly, like even right here you can see there's leafy material in the water. So someone's here, and there's indication on the bank that there's activity. So I'm going to say this is active lodge. Lodge number 3, but not a family. My suspicion. Or at least make note that the food cache is minimal. wait for Chris to catch him. Coming up to another beaver lodge here. Hold on, my kayak spins. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna have to use my paddle so I can kind of turn around and show you what we're looking at. This I can already see is an active lodge. You can see there's a food cache out here and the lodge itself against the shoreline there. So we're gonna drift really close by, maybe even right over the food cache, and get a look at what this one's using. It looks very different from the first one we saw that had a big cache that was all wood. This one's using something else, so we're gonna go check it out. It's warm out. I know, we're fighting against the wind. I'm going backwards right now too. And this lady. All right, let's go check out this lodge. All right, we are not going to get a better look than from here. All the way from where I am to where Chris is, there is food cached in the underwater. From the looks of it, most of it's poplar, cottonwood. This is Plains cottonwood, the leaves. But I'm also seeing rabbit willow right there, which is aka sandbar willow in English. Lots of stalks of bees, rabbit willow and blackfoot. Let me scoot forward a minute, let's see what else. Yeah, this again is more poplar, rabbit willow, cottonwood. Woody plants, but not like the Saskatoon and choke cherries that we saw in that initial one. See, here's the rabbit willow. So they have it all pushed down into the soil as much as they can. So I'm going to say this is number 4 for the river that's occupied. And we will continue. We're still at the edge of Paradise Canyon downstream. Already we can see the University of Lethbridge coming up here. Just getting up here to the downstream edge of Paradise Canyon still. Seems to be some kind of gull event going on against the shoreline here. Whoa. Steady, steady. Sorry about the movement. I'm just being rocked around by waves and stuff. But yeah, there's some kind of gull thing going on over here. Gonna check it out. I think they're all ring-billed gulls. Yeah, it's slow going right now because we're moving against the wind. Yeah, so it is a bunch of ring-billed gulls here, and I think they're just probably hanging out, you know, fishing for crawdads or clams or what have you. This must be a good spot for something, for all of them to be stopped off here. Pretty cool though. Chris is right out there in the action. There she is. Yeah, I'm loving this out here today. This is right beautiful. What a gorgeous day. Sounds like we got a little bit of shallows coming up. And then we'll be taking a bend around below Riverstone. And then passing the country club and university. Downtown, the high level bridge will be coming up. Lots of good stuff. Howdy. Howdy. All right, just over here in this corner, I'm seeing there is an old beaver lodge. I don't think it's still active. Hold on, I gotta flip my tourney kayak around so I can get a view of what's going on over here. It might have some leafy food around. It might again be another bachelor pad. Let's just take a good look here. But not a significant food cache. No, I think it's just got like leaves and stuff attached to it. We'll see for sure. Look at this. This is a good cavern where a bachelor has lived in the past. Yeah, those are just leaves collected on the edge here. No food cache. Wait. What do we got there? Do we got sweet clover that has been beaver clipped recently? I don't want to tip over, but we got some stuff here. Has it been clipped recently? Shit, I'm heading into I'm gonna get stuck here. Hold on. Looks like Chris has found another beaver lodge up here. I'm gonna claim that last one is inactive. Even though it had a little bit of material there, it's really not substantive enough to make me think anybody's living there. In fact, I think I should only include the ones with the big food caches. So instead of 4, I think I should say we have really 3 that are significantly active, plus this what's coming up here. Let's look at this. That for sure. All right. Yeah, here we have lodge number 4 then. You can see the buildup right here. That's where the lodge actually is. And then this woody material here is their food source. So what they have here is mostly cottonwood, it looks like. Lots of cottonwood. Oh, they've got some choke cherry in there. I can see some choke cherry. And yeah, choke cherry over here. So this is another very woody one. Choke cherry and cottonwood. Primarily, not seeing any Saskatoon, probably just because they didn't have any available. Look at that. They've got this big cache right here. Again, cottonwood, saplings, and choke cherry. Win for this beaver lodge. So, okay, so that's 4 for sure. I spy our next target just up here. There's a beaver lodge just in here, and then a food cache out on the water. Go check it out. We're right now somewhere below Riverstone, past Paradise Canyon finally. Yeah, this is a massive construct. The Beaver Lodge. against the shoreline, and lots of food cache. This is some serious food caching. So what do we got here? Again, we got balsam poplar, plains cottonwood. We have a little bit, I can see right here in my shadow, of sweet clover. We got some down in here. These long leaves are rabbit willow, sandbar willow. Looking to see if there's anything else. The majority of it though is woody plains cottonwood stuff. And there's a lot. This is the biggest food cache I think I've ever seen for a beaver lodge. I don't know if that's an indication of something to come for winter, but I guess we're gonna find out. So this is number 5. I'm gonna say 5 active family lodges, 2 potential bachelor pads. We're still below Riverstone, but making our way. We should be very soon to the portage area where we have to take our kayaks out of the river, and we'll be going past the International Peace monument there. Pretty windy, but I do think I see our next target here along the cut bank. Looks like there is Beaver Works, so I can't tell yet if it's active or not. Making our way between kind of Riverstone and the University of Lethbridge. Alright, so it is another active lodge, and I am sitting right now on the food cache, which has again a lot of cottonwood, but also some rabbit willow, and I saw some sweet clover. There's some right here. Oh, the wind is pushing me away. I'm moving upriver. Here's the University of Lethbridge right here. So we're currently passing kind of between the University of Lethbridge land and the Lethbridge Country Club. So this is Beaver Lodge number 6 active, with not nearly as big of a food cache as that last one. We're in the portage route now. Been dragging our kayaks a little ways. Trying to move around the weir that's below the University of Lethbridge here. And we're gonna be passing by the International Peace Shrine, so we'll probably stop over there, see what Michael's doing before we put in below the weir, and just to see the shrine, because Chris hasn't seen it yet. We're almost to the end of this hike here. University of Lethbridge Weir. Just out in that direction, across the river, is Restaurant Cathedral. And we're gonna walk up here Let's see if Michael's around at his peace shrine. Barefooted, as he's made it barefoot friendly up here. I'd be barefooted anyway, but you know. I love Lethbridge. I wouldn't live anywhere else. Not a chance. I've done that, but Lethbridge is the best. Oh yeah. We got the Peace Shrine coming up. And there's some people's there. I'm betting Michael's there amongst them. Won't leave our bags too long unoccupied. I think they're safe for a minute. Alright, I gotta turn this off for a sec. Yeah, we're here at the Peace Shrine. The centerpiece has shifted, as Michael described in my video the other week, more toward the mushroom. Michael is here, of course. He's got some guests. He's oriented and they're going through the motions. Chris checking it out. Yeah, it's definitely a place to visit. How did the first go? Did you get
the first?
Yeah, did they?
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first World Peace Day on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so November 1st. It's a pretty cold one. Everyone's invited.
I might come check it out. I missed October 1st, but.
Oh yeah. I imagine December when there's a lot of snow here.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking we could have a snowman building competition.
That'd be cool. Snowmen all around.
Yeah. Snowman guardians.
What do you think, Chris? Yeah? Heading out. Wonder if Michael will be able to see us. Should be coming up under Whoop Up Drive. Familiar territory pretty soon, and then under the high level bridge past Spobekimi and my neighborhood Heritage. Whoa. What an awesome day. Whoop Up Bridge. And the next Beaver Lodge, just over here. We've surveyed this one on foot already before. That is, yeah, that one I've been by already by foot. But we're gonna go check it out anyway. Just to note how the cache is doing. And we're almost to the high level bridge, which is another fun one to go under. This is pretty cool though. Okay, so here we have number 7, active beaver lodge, and it is comprised of plains cottonwood and choke cherry. And do I see anything else? Not really. Plains cottonwood and choke cherry for this one. I'm not seeing any sweet clover or even rabbit willow. Not that it's not in here. I can't see what all is under the water, but lots of choke cherry on this one. Just come across a female merganser. Me sa at. Some of those mergansers will stick around all winter here. Looks like there's also another gull event going on along the shoreline over here. Or no, that's a log over there. Where am I looking at? Sorry. Hard to see with this the view thing that I'm using. Here we go. Another gull event. And then I know, and we know, that in the oxbow back there is a beaver lodge. So that'll be number 8. That is active. It has a food cache. We've seen it. We've seen it on foot. So we've got 8 active lodges so far. And I think number 9 is going to be right under the bridge, unless I come across another one between here and there. So I'm just here under the high level bridge looking at Beaver Lodge number 9, which is active. The food cache is just on the other side of this bridge anchor. Train just passed by, as you've seen. This has been an established lodge for several years that I've known of, but it's definitely built up quite a bit in that time. Nice big lodge now. And their food cache. Let's see if I can row us over there one-handed. Food cache is just over here. Let's see what they got. Got some more mergansers. Where are they? Here they go. My camera not focusing. Meet saw X. Right there, female mergansers. Chris was noting how much they kind of body shape like loons, and they run on the water like them too. Alright, let's look at the food here quick. Well, we can't get much closer to the food cache than this. We're sitting right on top of it. Again, we got plains cottonwood as the major base of it. Even the saplings, they look like they're cottonwood saplings. I don't know that I'm seeing, right here, this is This looks like Saskatoon, perhaps. Yeah, most of it looks like cottonwood, though. You know, both piles from what I can see. So, good stuff. I'm gonna get back on the river and try to find Chris. So this is, what is this? Number 9. Just pulled in here at Beaver Lodge, active Beaver Lodge number 11. We are now on the north side of town. There's the Highway 3 bridge over there. So this one looks to be made, it's not a giant cache for this lodge compared to some of the caches we've seen, but substantial enough to know that somebody's definitely wintering here. And it looks like it's made out of cottonwood, of course, this narrow leaf cottonwood. And yeah, and then it looks like there's some plains cottonwood in there, and perhaps some choke cherry in here. Yeah, so pretty much the same stuff that we've seen. It is interesting to note that almost all the beaver lodges that we've seen are on the east side of the river, which is not the sunny, you know, the side that gets the sun first. But it is closer to the food resources, I suppose. There's more food resources on the east side that are along the edge of the river. So they must just be, you know, opportunists both in what they're collecting for food and in which side of the river they decide to build their lodge on. They're just going to build it closer to the food. This one has the classic, like, heavy logs weighing down the food cache. Hadn't noticed that so much on the others, but I have noticed it in the past. So, and they chew the bark right off, so this is not stored food. This is just heavy logs being used to weigh the food down into the water. All right, let's go find us a number 12. All right, we're coming across another active beaver lodge. This is at the south end of Beaver Park. This is why there's a dog here. His owner's just up on the rise. And you can see it's active. It's got the food cache and everything. Hello there, doggies. How's it going? Whoa. Again, it looks like mostly cottonwood in this food cache. We got a little bit of some other stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of sandbar willow. That's this reddish tinged, or reddish tinged. This dog's coming out for a swim. But yeah, cottonwood and willow. All right, so let's we're counting this as number 11 now for 11 active beaver lodges that I know of in Lethbridge. We are coming up toward our 12th lodge. Actually, I'm going to say it's number 13 because for the total, because I also forgot there was one below the university by Restaurant Cathedral that I surveyed on foot. So, and that one was on the opposite side. This again is on the east side of the river. I don't know why so many of them are, you know, well, I was saying I think it's just because they're taking advantage of, you know, maybe there's more food on the east side of the river, but at this point, no, there's plenty of food on the west side too, but they're still building on this side. So however, out of the total 13 lodges that I'm counting now, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are on the other side of the river. So 9 on this side, 4 on the other side. And the ones that are on the other side, 3 of them are in oxbows. They're not on the river bank like this. Well, they're on the bank, but they're on the bank in an oxbow. All right, you guys should be familiar with this one. This is the Wilderness Park, and this is right up there is where I was trying to catch video of the mink. In fact, we'll go look at his little house, but we can see this food cache here has grown pretty big. It is mostly cottonwood, just like we've seen for most of these river ones. If that's if cottonwood is available, it seems like they use that. If you know, if there's some chokecherry in abundance nearby, they might include some of that, but it seems like their preference, if they can have it on the river here, is cottonwood. There's the lodge itself, of course. And then I believe that's the little lodge where the mink is living. And he has a little trail up under that tree to lead to the top. You can hear the rapids ahead. We're about to get to those. Are you scared? It's gonna be one little bump and we'll be done. Let's do this. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Uh-oh. Whoosh! Oh! This got right soaked. Whew. Get my phone out of my wet ass pocket. Whew. Yeah, my ass is wet. Big old wave just came right over my stuff. Did you get wet?
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. It's not gonna be fun as it cools down and I gotta walk that dog with my wet ass shorts. Yeah, I think right at about the time we're done with this, I'm gonna have to go walk a dog. Oh. All right, we got lodge number 14. Small lodge with a, this is again Alexander Wilderness Park, but across the river. We're on the other side of the river finally. This is number 5 on the other side of the river out of 14. And again, we got cottonwood. Seems like is the main bit of food cache, but there's something else going on over here. I got to hold on a second. I gotta put this on my knee for a second so I can steer with this paddle and get us through to go see what this is. I think it might be currant or Manitoba maple. It's got a different shaped leaf on it. What is this? I'm thinking Manitoba maple. Again, some rabbit willow, sandbar willow, which is a predominant species over here on this side. So yeah, we got another lodge on this side. Finally. All right, so that makes 14. who we got here. One of the young bald eagles. I was hoping we'd see the bald eagles. Yeah, this is probably one of the ones that was born here this year. No doubt. Nice. I don't know if Chris saw it. She's way ahead of me. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna get going so it doesn't freak him out that I'm here too long looking at him. Hard not to though. Very cool. Wonder where the parents are. Oh, he's gonna take off. Boom. And oh well. Now it looks like we got two of them here. And Chris definitely seen him. She was floating slow past here taking pictures of them. But there's one right here, which may be the one that just flew from where we were before. And then it looks like there's another one right there. Both of the juveniles. Juvenile bald eagles. Very, very cool. Still wondering where mom and dad are, but cool to see the babies are sticking around.
I don't know about this area.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right. We just got kind of jammed on some shallow areas back here. Sun's going down. It's about just after 6 o'clock in the evening, and by the time we pull out and get everything put in my truck and stuff, we're gonna have to go up and walk a dog, because I have a dog walk at 7 o'clock. That cannot be postponed. Ouch! Bump in the bottom. So yeah, still looking to see if we get a 15th beaver lodge, but I haven't seen one yet. There might be one coming up. We don't got much further to go though. One last beaver lodge here at Pavan Park. That jetty right there with the rocks and such, that's where we're pulling out. My vehicle's just up on top. So this is number 15. This is made a little bit of cottonwood, but almost entirely, well no, I'm wrong, a lot of cottonwood as I look out this way, a lot out this way, but certainly some of it in here is chokecherry as well. So chokecherry and cottonwood once more. And number 15. So there's probably, I would guess, maybe 4 more beaver lodges and some of the other like storm drainages into the river, some of the other oxbows. There might, I would guess there might be 4 more beaver lodges in Lethbridge. So there may be as many as 20 altogether. But I've identified 15 of them, and we've seen today how their food caches look and what they're consisted of and what's going on with them. And it's been a good day, 6 hours of rowing. And this woman, it's pretty nice to have her hanging out with me and keeping up. That's right on. I hear a beaver chewing in there right now. Very faint. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to get out of the river. And we'll call this a day.